Hello. Today we deal with lesson 3, I practice. Let's start. Look at this picture. It is a nude house. So, where did the Algerian used to live in the past? In the past, the Algerian used to live in narrow dwellings or houses. What about now? Yes, look at the picture. There is a change. تغيير. So, say at present they live in villas and buildings. We can say in the past the Algerians used to live in narrow dwellings, but at present they live in villas and buildings. Right? Look to the picture. What did the Algerian women used to wear or to put on? So, in the 60th, Algerian girls used to wear al-hayak. And now they wear or they put on casual clothes. In the 60th, Algerian girls used to wear al-hayak, but today they put on casual clothes. Here we have means of communication, وسائل الاتصال. What did or how did people used to communicate in the past? They, or can say 40 years ago, 40 سنة من قبل, people used to communicate with letters and telephones. What about now or at present? At present or today, they use social media, messengers, Vibers, etc. We can say 40 years ago, people used to communicate with letters and telephone, but today they use social medias. Now I'm going to ask you, what did you used to play when you were a child? Look at the picture. All of us, yes, hide and seek. Say hide and seek. So we can say, when I was a child, I used to play hide and seek. Do you used to play hide and seek nowadays? Of course, no. So what do you play? Yes, I play, or now I play video games. You can say, when I was a child, I used to play hide and seek, but now I play video games. Right? According to what we have seen, when do we use used to? So, we used to in the past. So, we use used to describe a habit, عادة, or regular action from the past. And we do not have this habit or do this action in the present. We don't do it. Alright? So, example, when I was a child, عندما كنت صغيرا, I used to play hide and seek. What does it mean? It means when I was a child, I played hide and seek, but now I don't. Number 2, many years ago, Dad used to practice judo. Here it means many years ago, Dad or my father practiced judo, but today he does not. The rule? The semi-modal used to. We use the semi-modal verb used to talk about habit, عادة, event, action or state, حالة, that happened in the past, but not happen anymore in the present. We don't do this action nowadays. Example, when I was a child, I used to watch cartoon. كنت أشاهد الرسوم. عندما كنت صغيرا. This is a habit from the past. What does it mean? It means now I don't watch cartoons. الآن لا أشاهد الرسوم. Number 2, years ago, this region used to be Greenland. This is a state, حالة. It means this region was Greenland, but now it's not. The form used to is the same for all subjects I say I used to. You used to. He or she, it, etc. used to. With all subjects and follow it with a verb in infinitive. Verb in infinitive without to. We don't put to, right? Example, he used to smoke. I used to learn in the primary school. The negative, she did not. Used to without D. And we put the verb in infinitive. Example, children did not used to play on the wood games many years ago. Interrogative, did the subject used to and the verb in infinitive. Of course, we put question mark. Example, did you used to camp on holidays? Now, remember the structure of used to. This structure only has a past form, only the past form. I say, I used to play football. There is no infinitive form of use. I'm going to use to play football. Or we cannot say, there is no ing form. I am using. We don't say I am using to play football. And the last one, there is no present form. We don't say I used to play football. Now, we are going to do this task. Read the instruction, spot the mistakes and correct them. Here, sort out the mistakes and you correct them. We have 4 sentences. Years ago, people used to travel on foot. Number 2, do you used to learn English in the primary school? 3, he do not used to play video games when he were a child. 4, my grandma uses to tell me tales before I go to bed. According to what we have seen, you think and try to sort out or to spot the mistakes and you correct them. You do the task. All right, let's correct. The first one, years ago, people used to travel on foot. Here, where is the mistake? It is in used to. So we say, years ago, people used to travel on foot. Number 2, do you used to learn? Here we have said that we use used to in the past. So we use did. Did you use to learn English in the primary school? Number 3, he do not use to play. Here, 2 is for the number. So what do you say? He did not used to play video games when he was a child. We say he was, not he were. Number 4, my grandma uses. Uses, it's the present. So here it's false. So I would say, my grandma used to tell me tales before I went to bed. We don't say I go to bed here. It's irregular verb. It changed the form. Say, my grandma used to tell me tales before I went to bed. Thank you very much for your attention and goodbye.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.